Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, whom may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson going into this video that was shared with me by the beloved brother Araya, my brother. You see, I have camp with over here at Fiery Trials. The beloved Ephraim, my brother, right? He shared this video with me. It's from GMS. I believe GMS Chariots of the Lord, if I'm not mistaken. But needless to say, we're gonna get the clip. And from face value, it's of this, Edomite from face value, pretty much, bowing down and, speaking his piece on camera. Now, all this is a token, to where we are in time, really, as far as that transition of power, that's taking place right before us. You have Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in a position where he's being removed. He's being removed from the position of power. You see, slowly but surely, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is removing the scepter from his hand. You see, and what you're witnessing are tokens, okay, of that transition being true. Because, what this man's doing is something unheard of. I mean, you can go back 20 years ago, man, 20, 30, 30 years ago, But I will say this, though. These individuals that have done this, face value looking like Edomites, bowing down before, Jake, it's highly likely they can be speckled birds. Highly likely. Or they can be, Edomites, seeking to please the poor. But either way, that will be known. That will be known when the angels come, the reapers, man, and do the separating. You see, but through a spiritual evaluation, we can say the possibility of these individuals being speckled birds is highly likely, man. And I'm going to show you why, because through the spirit, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, doesn't carry these traits of humbleness and meekness, man. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, let me stop right here. Let's start here in the book of Psalms 51. The book of Psalms, chapter 51. And verse 17, it reads, "The sacrifices of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart," which goes into your mind. Heart goes into the Hebrew word lab, which is your mind, man. All right? "O Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thou wilt not despise." You see? And that's the energy that this individual is coming in, as you're going to witness, man. You see? But ultimately, this is a double-edged sword. You see? Because scripture also goes into how the sacrifices of the wicked are what? Are an abomination to the Lord. Proverbs, let's get that real quick before we get this clip. Proverbs 21. Bear with me. Uh, 27, there it goes. The book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 27, and it reads, Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 27, and it reads, The sacrifice of the wicked. Okay, and we know the wicked to be who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4. Is an abomination, man. Because he's an abomination. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is a walking abomination, man. Okay? He's been plagued and cursed with, with leprosy. And, that's just an identifier of who he is. You see, because again, we have to make it understood that there's going to be Israelites that look like Edomites. You see, and this idea escapes, those of the carnally minded. And individuals like this one, may not know the, gospel in its totality, man. You see, because there's one thing we can all agree on. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, does not fear the Most High. He does not fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It tells you that in Deuteronomy 25, man. In regards to Amalek, the chief house, which represents the whole nation of Edom, man. That's the chief house, man. You see? Amalek being those small hats, man. Those gutter rats over there in that land that call themselves us, man. Okay? Just one thing we can all agree on, that he does not fear the Lord. You see that? Let's continue on. How much more when he bringeth it with a wicked mind. Right. You see that froward mind. Okay? That diabolical mind. And you see how he's done this in the form of his 501c3 wacky tacky Christianity, man. You see? This man's done taken the word of the Lord and turned it into a lie, man. You see? Complete lie. From everybody being able to be saved to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai accepting anybody, no matter who or how you are. Come as you are. Okay? Come as you are. You will be accepted. As long as you call upon Jeebus, right? And pay your tithes. You got to pay them tithes, right? This man's a demon, man. You see? And this is the behavior and the activities that he's associated himself with. Okay? Blaspheming the Holy Spirit. Okay? Drew up a false Messiah that looks like him. Okay? Conjured up a false image of the Most High. Okay? Falsified the image of the angels and our forefathers. You see? Okay, this man, hey. You see? And this man's proud as all hell. The Edomites are proud, man. Okay? They're wired like that. You see? That's why, hey, when you see one doing things like this, hey, you gotta step back and consider, like, oh, who knows? Hey, we don't know. The reapers will, though. And we're gonna show you that. But before we do that, let's go here.
The Native Americans, I know that you, the leader of the Hispanics and the Native Americans, that you are the true Hebrew Israelites, whereas us, the so-called white people, that we are the Edoms according to the Bible. I've heard that many of you consider it a beautiful thing seeing some of us, the Edoms, so-called white men, bowing down to you because it is the sign of our demonic rule coming to an end. And therefore I think that it is my duty to show you my respect and my utter humbleness. I am desperate because I know that the Creator of the heavens and the earth hates me. He marked me with the leper's pale skin, and I know that I deserve to be hated. I know that I'm burdened with terrible adversities and terrible sins of my eyes. I know that I have demonic prepossessions myself, demonic inclinations, and that I'm too weak to keep them restrained. I know that hardcore slavery is a righteous punishment for me, and I know that I not only deserve it, that I also need it, that I need to be ruled with an iron rod. I only beg you, please, when I'm your slave, please remember how I humbled myself. Now, when our kingdom still lasts, I am bowing down to you, Hebrew Israelites. I am bowing down to you to the point that my face touches the ground.
Hey, see that? So, hey, and don't get it twisted. Hey, Evil E's gonna bow. Evil E's definitely gonna bow. It's gonna happen in the kingdom, though. You see? It's gonna happen in the kingdom, pursuing to Isaiah 60. You see? We're already gonna be glorified when that starts taking place. You know? But again, could this be a Edomite, scared? Possibly it could be. This thing can go both ways. But he said he humbly bows down. You know what I mean? Which is just, it's not a trait of an Edomite. You see? But he could be an Edomite. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the lesson, seeking to please the poor. Because Esau's cunning. Esau's real slick. You see? Esau's real smooth, man. And that's why ultimately it's going to take the angels. But, we've been given the ability to, discern spirits, man. To a capacity, man. And we judge the spirit by the spirit. And through the spirit, that's contrary to Esau. Because what's it saying? It's all over the scriptures, But here it is. Edomite doesn't believe that he's ever going to go into change. They'll laugh you to scorn if you told them that. You see? Let alone tell them to bow down. It tells you in Isaiah 47. What is it? They come in the energy, what? Who shall take me? That says in Obadiah too. In Isaiah 47, she should sit a queen, right? Forever. Right? Obadiah tells us what? This nigga's mindset is what? Who shall take me down to the ground? Because they're pompous and proud people, man. Really high-minded people, man. They're the most proudest creature ever created. But back to the point. That's why it's going to take the reapers, man. Let's go here real quick. What do I want? 13. Real quick. Let's run down. This is what I want. This is the book of Matthew chapter 13 and verse 47. This is red letter, Yahweh Shai speaking. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net, right? That was cast into the sea and gathereth of every kind, right? As this word goes forth, okay, it's going forth by what? By false prophets. You got false prophets pushing the word, right? And then you got 2/3 Jake being gathered, right? You got, heathens trying to join themselves to our covenant being gathered. You see? Tears are being gathered. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what? Let's continue on. Which when it was full, they drew the shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. Who did that? Let's continue reading. So shall it be at the end of the world. Whose world? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's world. Right? 2 Ezra 6 and 9. The angels shall come forth. Right? The reapers, as it tells you further up in this chapter. And sever. Okay, when you sever something, you separate it. Right? The wicked from among the just, man. You see, so ultimately this is going to be the duty of the angels, man, to separate the sheep from the goat. As it's also written, man. You see that? But I will say this. If this individual is an Edomite, which again, he very well could be, trying to seek to please the poor. He's begging for mercy, but there won't be none. Okay, and this is hey, thus says Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. There won't be no mercy for evil E. Why? Because you showed no mercy, man. Hey, and if you think I'm lying, let's prove it. When you go to the Zondervan, bear with me for 1 second. When you go to the Zondervan, let me see if I can get this up. Because I couldn't get my hard text as I'm driving. But I searched this out yesterday, and we can get it like this. When you go, right, this is what I want. Right, when you go to the Zondervan Compact Dictionary, right, when you go to the page 142 under Edom, okay, what's it say? Let's read it. And go get yourself one of these dictionaries, man. The Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Check this out. Edom. Now we're reading right down here. So like here. Bear with me. And it reads, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34:5, right? My soul should be bathed in heaven, it shall come down upon Idumea, right? What's that? Isaiah 63, right? Who's this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, which is Yahweh Shai, which is symbolizing the man, the grievous judgment he's gonna put on these Edomites, man, and the rest of these heathen, right? Check this out. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see that? Hey, so let's keep it funky, man. Hey, if it's individual, if you are Edomite, don't expect mercy. Thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because the atrocities that you people have committed, okay, towards the Israelites, man, they're going to be paid back in full. Okay, and it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that's going to be demanding that payment. Okay, your payment is going to be according to your substance, man. Your restitution is going to be according to your substance. Okay, and we know that you've done heaped up a lot. Okay, from gold, silver, gas, oil, resources, land. Okay, to blood, and all of it's got to be paid back for, man, in full. So yeah, man, hey, we're living in beautiful times, man, where it's actually a well-known idea that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites, man. And as we get closer and closer to the end of this thing, it's going to become more and more evident, okay, up until the point where that great deliverance takes place, all right, and you see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, being beamed into a chariot, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call I am La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom Akiyam.